Today we're covering 3 things that you should definitely not be doing when you're marketing your t-shirt business or brand. Now, I might say t-shirt business, but this really applies to any business. Don't do any of these things because honestly, if you do, it can get you banned, it can get you blocked, or just give you a bad reputation and nobody wants to work with you or buy from you. Before we start this video, guys, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you find this video helpful. Also, if you like it, make sure to hit the like button. I know I say it all the time, but it really does help a small channel like mine. It helps it grow and reach a wider audience and bring you all more informative tips. So, if you want more videos like these, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get to the video. At number 1, don't spam posts. That's honestly one of the things I see the most that I don't know why people keep doing. I know a lot of the times it's bots, but a lot of the times it isn't, because you reply to them and then they'll start talking to you about certain things, you know, in a lot more sophisticated way than a bot would. Spamming can be posting every 5 minutes the same thing over and over. It could be commenting the same thing on every single post on Instagram or on Facebook in a group. Just pretty much being overall annoying with your content being posted everywhere with the same generic message. You see a post that says, "Help, my sublimation printer isn't printing cyan." And then right under that you see a comment that says, "Need design services? Please contact me via WhatsApp, blah 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 blah." Or something completely irrelevant offering a completely separate service that has nothing to do with the niche that that group is based around. It's annoying, it's repetitive, and it's your easiest and quickest way to get banned from all these pages. As well as be blocked from a bunch of potential customers that will never see you again. So don't do that. Don't post completely irrelevant things on people's questions on Facebook or people's posts on Instagram. If you do want to offer your services in somebody's posts on, let's say, a Facebook group, make sure that what you're answering, what you're replying to them, provides value to the poster, to the person that's posting. If they're asking where they're able to get a single full color transfer without having to buy in bulk, and you offer single DTF transfers, then by all means go ahead and comment, tell them what you offer, but be personal. Don't be a robot. Don't post the same canned response over and over. Things like that will give people a bit more confidence in you, because they'll see that behind the account there's an actual person, not just a bot or somebody just trying to get a sale. On to number 2, don't be fully fake on social media. Now, I know that's really hard to say and really hard to understand because it's social media, right? Everything seems perfect behind the screen, but it doesn't always have to be that way. You might think that having 50,000, 500,000, or even 1 million followers on Instagram, YouTube, whatever social media it may be, you might think that it's a huge accomplishment, which in most parts, it is. A lot of the times it is. It's built on a lot of hard work, sometimes on luck, but it's built on a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and by not doing the things that I'm mentioning in this video. So what I'm getting to is having all these followers, but having them all be fake. You don't want fake followers. You don't want to buy followers. You don't want to buy subscribers, because in the end, they're not real. They're not sustainable. They're not going to stay there. They're probably eventually going to be erased off of Instagram, so you're going to ultimately lose them. Having fake followers a lot of the times is extremely noticeable, especially to people that know what they're looking for. And nowadays, a lot of people can tell the difference between a fake, I guess, influencer or a fake Instagram page, because it's obvious, you know? You look at the amount of followers they have. Let's say they have 500,000 followers, and then their posts are averaging 20, 30 likes, maybe 100. That math doesn't add up. If people are following you, it means that they like what you're putting out, right? So then why isn't anybody liking your posts? Why is nobody interacting with your posts? Why are there 0 comments on all your posts? A lot of people notice these things, and if you don't notice them, you should start. It's an easy way to tell what's fake and what's real on a platform that's really hard to differentiate what's real from fake. Also, a lot of fake followers can be harmful to your social media presence. It shows whatever social media platform you're posting on that there's no interaction between your posts, because there's nobody behind those accounts, because those are all fake accounts that were purchased. So don't purchase social media followers. Never do that. That's a horrible idea. That's a surefire way to even get banned from the platform. Honestly, I would rather have 500 or 1,000 real followers that interact with my stuff versus 1 million followers that just don't do anything. It might take longer. It might feel like work. It might be discouraging at times, but keep posting. Trust me, you'll get there. Now, last but definitely not least, this is ultimately one of the more important things that I think you should not be doing when you're trying to grow your t-shirt business or brand or business, and that's talking crap. Don't trash talk other companies, and don't trash talk other brands. If somebody's trash talking about you, you have the right to defend yourself, but don't be the first person to throw a punch. Don't be that person that starts talking crap about a business or a brand just because you don't like them or because you had a bad experience with them. You can leave a review, you know, reviews are always welcome in any business, whether it be good or bad, because it helps them improve. in most cases. But leave it at that. You get me? Don't go out of your way to start trash talking a brand and making your experience with them public if it was just, you know, a minor inconvenience. This is all coming from a personal experience that I had. I was once on a live on my TikTok pressing some transfers from company X. I was pressing the transfers, I was having a conversation with some of the audience that had some questions, and it was a good time, you know, when I see somebody wants to join my live. Now typically, I don't like people joining my live, mainly because I get a sense of anxiety. To be fair, going live for me is already anxiety inducing. If you follow me on TikTok, you'll notice that I rarely go live. I will from time to time, but it's not something that I commonly do. I'm not gonna lie to you right now, I kid you not. A lot of the times I have my phone set up, I have the plan to go live, I have everything set up around me so that way everything is a vibe, everything's chill, and I'm about to hit that record button and I stop myself because my nerves just get to me. But regardless of that, I sometimes do go live, and the times that I do it, it goes great. I have a blast, and I think, why don't I do this more often? So against my better judgment, against all my nerves telling me not to accept that live duet or whatever it's called, I accepted it. And the reason I accepted it is because he kept telling me that he wanted to show me something. He wouldn't tell me what, but he just told me that he wanted to show me something that was relevant to company X that I was using for the transfers. I was like, all right, you know what, let's do it. So he comes on my live, and almost immediately after he states who he is, he starts completely bashing the company that I was using. But when I say bashing, I mean he was telling me how it never worked for him. It was a horrible experience, how expensive they are, how every single time he tried to peel the carrier, they peeled off with it. And the whole time he's telling me this, I'm there pressing these transfers without an issue. So he starts talking crap about the company that I'm using. I'm telling him that I've used them for a while and I do like them. I've never had any issues with them. The quality has always been on point. And then after I got to say a few things, he interrupted me again and started toting about company Y. That's when I realized, oh, that's what he's doing. At that point, I was already pretty much done with all the stuff that I had to do, and to be fair, I was already kind of done with that guy. So I told him I appreciate him coming on, thanks for letting me know about the company, I'll check him out. And the dude wouldn't let me go. He would keep insisting to just give him a little bit more time, and he would pull out something else about the company. At one point, he pulled out the price sheet and he started telling me how much he would pay for his transfers. I was like, cool man, thank you, I really appreciate it, but I can check out the prices online. I'll make sure to check them out, this and that. And throughout the whole time that I'm going to hit the end live button, he's just talking. I told him, look, I really have to go. I have to go to sleep, it's really late, man. Night. And I had to cut the live off. Like, dude, really? That's so rude. That's not something that you do. What do you think would happen now with that other company? Most people would think, I don't even care about that company anymore. If that's how their ambassadors or influencers work, I don't want to try them out. Personally, I didn't see it that way because there's always going to be some people that go about doing things different than you will. But a lot of people would take that personal and they just would completely cut ties with company Y and never even want to try them in the first place. So that goes back to my point of don't trash talk. Don't talk crap about other companies or brands, because honestly, what works for you might not work for somebody else. Just like what works for me might not work for you. A lot of times when I give suggestions for certain brands or companies, I like to give alternatives too. Because again, not everything works for everyone. One person might love Heat Transfer Warehouse, one person might love Heat Press Nation, one person might love HTVRont. It's all personal preference, it's all based on your experiences, and the suggestions that I give are for you to just have different options. So don't trash talk brands, don't talk crap about companies. It doesn't look good. It doesn't make you look professional. Why would I want to follow somebody or buy something from somebody that's gonna trash talk other things or other companies? With that being said, we have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Comment down below if you have a few other things that you think should not be done when promoting your t-shirt business or brand. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.